What's up, you guys? It's Giano! Today we're going to talk about some Fortnite Season 4! You guys know that we have got some amazing new updates in Season 4. It's like the most action-packed update I've ever seen in any video game, and it's not DLC, you guys. You get all this for free. They just changed the entire game, and it's not DLC. Although, I did grab some DLC, you guys. I bought the Battle Pass. I got the Season 4 Battle Pass for the first time. Look at these updates, you guys. The game mode selection is totally different. It says don't fill now instead of no fill. It's just so much more clear. The solos, the duos, you saw the pictures there, are all different, so that's pretty cool. And of course, the lobby here looks extremely different. Lots of interesting updates in this new Season 4, but I'm gonna show you guys some really interesting hidden chests and the super villain and superhero hidden landing zones. Alright, you guys, these are like, if you didn't really look hard, you wouldn't find them, but I found them last night while I was playing. On my very first run through, I found both of these spots, and I am going to show you 3 spots. One spot that I did not find, and I got it from Lachlan. So you can see I'm marking the location of the superhero and the super villain locations. Alright, you guys, one of them's over by Snobby Shores in my drop location, the one that has the telescopes. Alright, you guys, those telescopes are there. It was a 5 chest location before Season 4 came. I'm not sure if there's still chests there or not, you guys, but it was a 5 chest location. But first off, I'm gonna show you the superhero mansion. Alright, you guys, this thing is sick. Now, granted, I did not get to spend quite as much time as I wanted to. If you look up right there, that backyard area does have a hidden chest, but this one is much more cool because you fly in from the back. Alright, you have to actually go to the back, go a little bit off the map, and then fly in, and you can make it in there perfectly. Now, I was thinking I was gonna C4 this guy, but maybe that's not really gonna work out for me. I was just a little bit too quick on that one. Like I said, you guys, I didn't get to spend quite as much time in the superhero mansion, but it actually doesn't have as good of loot that as the super villain area. I don't really know what to call it. It's a missile launch site. We're about to see it. But one thing I wanted to show you is you can now destroy objects in the pregame. You can actually collect resources and destroy objects in the pregame. Kind of weird. That's actually a really cool update. I'm really glad to see that. I saw somebody pickaxing a car and it wasn't bouncing off, and I was like, what? And then I went and destroyed those rocks, and I was like, okay, this is crazy. So anyway, you guys, you can see here that there is a missile launch base. What the heck is this thing? It's huge. It is like 4 stories high. There are multiple secret entrances to get inside this place. It is like a maze, and I still have not figured out the entire place and where all the chests are, but there's a ton of chests in here. The superhero mansion has got barely any chests, but some of them are hidden, alright, you guys? So you want to make sure that you look around for those hidden chests, but I really didn't find as many chests in the superhero location as I did in the supervillain location. Now, this is one of those hidden entrances, and there you can see the supervillain logo. I didn't get to show the superhero logo. I actually wish I would have. It looks a lot like the Avengers, alright? So they're kind of doing a superhero theme, obviously. I'm wondering, like, did they try to get the Marvel endorsement or the Marvel license and like just totally couldn't afford it or something like that? Because everything looks exactly like Marvel, but it's not Marvel. So anyway, that's just my speculation, because obviously a Marvel license and like the Flash and Wonder Woman and characters like that would be sick, but obviously that would be very, very expensive. But anyway, it looks like heroes. I think that we can safely assume that this is a hero theme, and of course we've got some space objects, we've got the comets, we got the craters, we got the new energy glow thing, the new low gravity mode that you can go into. All those little crystals in the crater will give you this kind of low gravity jump mode. I didn't show that in this video. I'll probably do a different video about that, but that was actually really interesting and really fun. Now, this is one of those hidden entrances. I was like, how are you really supposed to get to here? Like, I just broke my way in. You can see the way that I came in, but I never really did find the proper entrance to get here. It's kind of weird. So I was like, what? Like, where, like, how do you actually get here? So I was kind of like digging around and trying to figure out like what was the way that you were supposed to go in there, not like breaking through a wall, but I never did really figure it out. But pretty cool, you guys. This is like a really, really cool area. There's tons of stuff here. There's absolutely so much like hidden detail. Like, look at the ceiling on the bathroom ceiling, you guys. That is just like such a super villain ceiling. Like that ceiling was everything to me. I was like, yo, they put in the work on the details. But yeah, I kept on trying to bust my way through because I'm like, where do you actually enter that little secret room? I never really did figure it out. It was kind of by the stairs. So yeah, you guys, a couple ways you can build up to that. Now you can see they put the super villain logo everywhere inside this place. I think it looks sick, you guys. It looks absolutely fantastic. No complaints about any of the artwork that they did. They do a really good job. And the little details, you guys, look at the little details here. There's metal curtains on the super villain hideout. There's metal curtains, you guys, like just what you would expect. It's like the little tiny details that you would really expect. The metal curtains. I'm just like, wow, the super villain hideout is really well done. Good job to you, to Epic. Good job, all right? Legitimate, not ironic, slow clap. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and move on here, and we're gonna show a little bit more gameplay. I was running around, oh my goodness, I was running around, having a good old time on this new map. Absolutely a good time. I got all kinds of discoveries to make on this new map, so I was just having some fun, but
Jono, look out! It's a trap!
Well, as you can see, you guys, didn't do too great on that match either. I am just such a sucker for traps. C4 and a trap got me so far on this episode, but I really just came to explore some of the new areas, and I am going to show you guys one more new area. I wasn't able to mark it on the map because I actually didn't know exactly where it was, but it is in, Salty Springs, you guys. You are looking for Salty Springs. And once you find that Salty Springs, you're going to be looking for the house with all the blue in the windows. That's how I was able to identify it. This is a house that's been here before, and they did add some chests into it. There were not as many chests in this house as before. It was kind of a weak drop location, really. And they added in a new hidden little staircase, and if you go down that little staircase, you will find the hidden location. This is kind of like a hidden super villain base. I can't tell if it's for villains or if it's for heroes. It's kind of in the middle of the map, and it's kind of in between the villain and the hero bases, so I'm like, well, you know, what is this? There's only one drop location right there, and I was hearing a ton of people in the building with me, so I was basically camping down here. I was trying to find a way to dig myself out, and it is undiggable. You cannot go around some of the edges of this thing. You can't dig your way out, basically. Even the ceiling is undiggable. You can't dig your way down into it. You actually have to find the hidden entrance. There's only a couple of spots you can actually dig down into to get down in here. So yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know what you would expect. It's like all the other superhero and super villain bases. They have a little bit of workout equipment, they got a little TV, they got some added little details, and of course there's a lot of non-editable objects. You cannot build through this object, you cannot shoot through this object. It's just totally untouchable. The ceiling is covered in it, the edges are covered in it, so they really want you to find the secret entrances, and it's kind of nice because there's only one way in, so I know where anybody's gonna come in. It's actually a really nice hidey hole if you're a camper like me. You guys know I camp a little bit. I had to cut out a lot of camping footage from this episode because I just spent so much time trying to get my bearings, you know, trying to figure out what guns I want to keep and trying to figure out what loadout I should keep and which way I should go. You know, I probably spend too much time thinking about that stuff. I have been watching Lachlan lately, you guys. I've been watching a ton of Lachlan. If you're really not watching Lachlan, you should do it. All right, you guys, you should really just do it. Watch him. His episode was kind of similar to this episode. If you guys watched it, it's very similar. I covered the same places he covered. His was like 20 minutes though, but it's 20 minutes of him getting non-stop kills. He's a legend at the game. So I'm like, well, I wish I was as good as Lachlan, but you know, I'm still gonna show the footage that I want to show to my fans. All right, you guys, I'm just not as good as Lachlan. But yeah, if you guys are watching, you'll know that his episode was very similar to this episode. We did kind of the same episode, but he's an inspiration to me. You know, I do watch a couple of different YouTubers, and his style is just really good. He's absolutely hilarious. I actually laugh out loud at his episodes. So anyway, big shout out to Lachlan. He's been an inspiration for me lately. He's part of the reason I started putting Fortnite on my channel. I was like, this dude is getting 1 million views every single day on Fortnite content. I'm pretty sure that people are watching, you know, Fortnite. So I was like, let me go ahead and do this too. But yeah, you guys, I ended up trying to finish out this match, and I did show you guys all the 3 hidden locations that I am aware of. I found the 2 hidden locations all by myself. I was actually really proud of myself for finding those. And then, of course, there is the 3rd one in Salty Springs. That's the one that you're looking for. Alright, you guys, so before we get out of here, I did want to mention something that you probably already noticed in this episode. I did move my computer, alright? I had to move the beast into the camera shot. I just thought I don't have a nice fancy green screen, so if you guys are gonna have to look behind me at anything, then I should probably just put my beast computer back there since it actually looks kind of sick. So there's that. I do play Fortnite on PC. I am using an Xbox One wired controller. I did get the Amazon Basics Xbox One controller. It's like $16 or something. It's so cheap. And I plugged it in and it works perfectly with Fortnite. I didn't have to map any buttons or do anything like that. So yeah, it works really well. Obviously, I don't build as fast as somebody who's got, you know, a keyboard, but I do pretty well. I'm not doing too bad anyway. And I'm getting my practice in and getting a lot better. Anyway, that's going to be the end for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these secret locations and the superhero and super villain mansions. All right, you guys. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers and peace.